All right, we're live. I'm VerteArbusto. We got the red light blinking, the numbers clacking away. I got me. I got the red square in the bottom, letting me know that I'm recording. So I'm here in it's Florida, beautiful downtown, or not downtown, beautiful down down south Florida. And this is it's Marion County, and it's quite beautiful here. I just wanted to kind of bring you out here to the woods with me, so you could see. This is a short. I'm going to be doing a public service broadcasting thing later on, a fundraiser. I'm having trouble thinking of words right now. I wanted to kind of take you with me on this journey. I need funding. This is a public service trip that I'm doing here, to take you with me, like I said, to kind of bring you on this trip here with me. It's just me by myself, basically. And those of you who have been here with me, who, came with me from up north down here, and I'm grateful that you've been here with me. I'm doing fairly well, but I have prospects of things lined up, right? I have a potential job looking for working in a helping hands thrift store, maybe moving furniture. I got my shingle out looking for people who need help doing the tech work. VerteArbusto's computer tutor and tech liaison and all of that. And I'm happy to do whatever, but honestly, this is where I love it the most, here out in the woods, this is Chris's house here. And I don't want to bring her too much into this, but this is just, it's her Shangri-La here. But I wanted to kind of take you here in this very beautiful place. For those of you who are in the city, who are out in the the urban areas, and or you're just not familiar with these kind of places here. I think everyone, I don't know this, but I think everyone in their life has visited at least one beautiful place. Maybe they haven't stayed there long. Maybe it was a long time ago and you haven't been back there. But I think that the majority of people really appreciate coming to a beautiful place. That the majority of people that are my viewers, my subscribers, my friends, the people I care about are the ones I'm talking about. At least you've been to one beautiful place in your lifetime. I don't know. This is just short to, this is just a teaser, as it were, to let you know that I'm still here. Plugging my way through being here. And the place itself being beautiful is one of those motivators for me wanting to just kind of stick around and bring the beauty to you. I made a video not that long ago where I explained the modes relative to bamboo, and you can learn everything that, you can be the smartest person in the world, right? Like I like teaching. I like explaining things to people. I like teaching you how this complicated stuff works so that maybe you can get it, right? And yet, at the end of the day, it may be way too complicated for you. It may just be that you're not going to get it, and that's fine. Your ascension, your spiritual growth doesn't depend on the Schumann resonance, doesn't depend on whether or not you get that, doesn't depend on any of that. It really boils down to, your ascension, you moving on, and the place in the spirit world where you're going to matters more. How you interact with people, and the love and the sharing and the caring. And that's sort of what I'm doing here, that at the end of the day, I've explained everything about the Schumann resonances. Now I'm on this crazy tangent of explaining the Schumann, to kind of encapsulate all the spiritual stuff that you are not getting from the Schumann resonances, just learning that by itself, all that supernatural spiritual stuff. It's just time. This is time to learn that, you know. So anyway, so after you know, I express all that, share it, we talk about it. I've exposed all of that to you, exposed you to it, let you see all of it, and at the end of the day, you don't get it. No one gets it. It's way too complicated, way too complicated and technical to get, and that's why they gave you the narrative of this ascension stuff based on the, you know, rising resonances, because you're not ever going to get there. That's not that. They're not related. That's not how you're getting there. And yet the manner that you study it is more important than the actual result, because the actual result isn't what they've been telling you. And it's a lie. It's a myth, right? And I'm here to be motivational in helping you to work through this technical part that has nothing to do with the goal at hand of your spiritual growth. Right? And so if you're confused in what I'm saying, that makes two of us, because I can't wrap my head around this New Age narrative that's supposedly stemming from Schumann resonances that is not based on the actual real-life technical aspects of it, but it's based on a crazy agenda and a narrative, right? So this is where I'm at in things, that I am not explaining the technical process, already went through it, and I'm trying to explain to you how the Schumann and all this supernatural stuff works from the real perspective and not the false narrative perspective. Anyway, so we're at 7:21. That's enough rambling from me. I just wanted to do a shirtless video, show you my fat ass. And I don't know, I just needed to do one of these. It's just time, you know, everything must go, up to and including everything I'm wearing, you know, it's just time. I got to pay the rent somehow, you know, daddy's got to pay the rent. Anyway, so, all right, so 8 minutes of seeing me shirtless. I think that's about enough. So, on that cheer me now, thank you all for being here. Much love. Namaste.